Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Instructor Cory here. In today's video, I want to give you 5 tips on how not to die on your motorcycle. This is important to me because almost every day I turn on the computer, get online, and I immediately get all these notifications and pop-ups about another motorcyclist died today. It's not anything new, but it's getting to the point where a change needs to happen. For all the motorcycle training out there, for all the instructional YouTube videos out there, there's still so many people getting KO'd and killed on their motorcycles every day that I want to at least try to put in some kind of effort and make an adjustment and make a change to help people stop killing themselves and getting killed almost every single day on their bikes. Now, tip number 1 is all about intersections. This is one of the main places that motorcyclists are getting owned every single time. But why is this? Well, one of the main reasons is speed. A lot of motorcycle riders out here are going way too fast, ignoring the posted speed limits, not really caring. They want to see what their bike can do. They want to feel the power. They want to give it a bunch of throttle. Next thing you know, they're ripping down the road at 100 miles an hour, and they're heading into these dangerous situations like an intersection and all these other traffic involved in other cars. Along with this increased speed is the lack of awareness and looking ahead, something I like to call line of sight, where you're just looking ahead down the road. Other instructors I know like to refer to this as fisherman vision, where you're kind of casting your aim, your vision way out there, like your fishing rod, and then you're slowly scanning and reeling it back in to kind of the point where you are in front of your bike, scanning the road for potholes and things like that. And then you cast it out again, looking way down the road as far as you can see, and then making your way back, scanning to give you that situational awareness. You're also looking in your mirrors, checking to your sides, all of those other things to make sure you can see the whole world around you and what's going on. If you're approaching an intersection and you haven't already looked ahead and identified all those threats and hazards before you've gotten there, you're already behind. You're already setting yourself up for failure and for possibly getting yourself killed. It's not hard to identify an intersection or any kind of cross traffic way up ahead. You just use your eyeballs and look. Way up there, I can see there's lights, traffic, stop signs, whatever it is. I can see cars waiting to pull out. I can see that potential left turning vehicle facing me, waiting for me to come through so they can go. Those are all the things I'm identifying well in advance before I even get close to that intersection. Now, whatever my speed is, I can already start to reduce it in anticipation that some of those factors at that intersection aren't going to stay the same by the time I get there. People are impatient. People want to go. People want to turn out in front of you. People got places to be, and they might not even see you coming in the first place. So they might decide to go, and then here you come. So slow yourself down in advance, identify all those factors in advance, prepare yourself by covering your controls, covering that clutch, covering your brakes, preparing to have to use them. You don't want to have to open up your hands and then try to use them suddenly in a panic situation under a bunch of stress. Your motor functions aren't going to work as well. You're probably not going to perform your technique quite as well if you don't practice it religiously all the time. So preparing yourself will help you cut down on that response time just a little bit, and it might make the difference between saving your life. So we're looking well ahead, identifying what's coming up. We're reducing our speed. We're covering our controls. What else can we do to help save our lives? Well, one thing that's really going to benefit you is your lane position. So identify where you are on the lane. Is there other traffic? How many lanes are there? What's the factors and other traffic at the intersection up ahead? Adjust yourself so that you are more visible to all those other people and that all those things are more visible to you. If I got a big van or a truck right next to me in the left lane and I'm in the right lane and I'm hugged up real close next to the big vehicle, I can't see anything beyond this giant box next to me. So my vision is very limited. But if I move myself over to this other part of the lane here, now I can start to see past that big vehicle and around it and expand and open up my vision. And that can potentially show me something hiding in there that's going to jump out in front of me and get me. You want to adjust your lane positioning so that you can be seen and so that you can see everything you need to. You don't want any surprises jumping out at you. And that brings us to our last tip to help save your life on a motorcycle, especially in these intersection situations. Thinking about surprises and riding in a fashion, in a manner, in a mental mindset that doesn't allow you to be surprised in the first place. How many times do you think I get on my motorcycle and go out and ride and I'm surprised by anything that happens? It's very, very rare. And that is because I'm thinking ahead in advance. I'm predicting all those worst case scenarios in advance. I'm anticipating people to screw up in advance. And I'm keeping the option, the open mind that I might make a mistake in advance. Something might go wrong with my bike in advance. I'm thinking ahead all those things in advance. And I'm having a plan in place, escape routes. What if, where do I need to go? What if this happens? What if they pull out? What if this goes wrong? And I have an idea. It doesn't have to be a concrete, solid plan. I'm going to go right here, right there. Just an idea to at least give you an option, at least give you a chance for survival. If you don't have an option, if you don't have a chance, you're just cruising along thinking everything's going to be great. Oh, it's so great out here. The world's perfect. No one's going to cut me off. No one's going to pull out in front of me. You have no plan for a bad thing to happen. That's when the bad thing's going to happen. Car's going to pull out right in front of you. You're going to say, oh shit, what now? And then it's going to be bang, too late. Not only are you looking ahead, but you're thinking ahead, planning, predicting, anticipating for the worst case scenario. I cruise through every single intersection, covering my controls, watching everybody's their wheels on their cars. Are they moving? Are they inching forward? Are they about to pull forward? I'm reading all that car body language, stuff like that. And I'm anticipating that any of those people might jump out in front of me at any second. And if they start to, guess what? I'm not just going to sit there and say, oh crap, I'm already making my swerve, maximum braking, making an adjustment, go and do an escape route. I'm already there. The good thing about practicing this and riding like this is if you get in the habit of thinking ahead, anticipating all these bad situations, then you get out there and ride and you're proactive and you're scanning and you're prepared. Nothing bad happens. What a nice surprise. What a blessing. Now you just get to cruise, feeling good, having a good time. But in the event something does go wrong, you are prepared for it and you're ready to respond to it. So hopefully these 5 tips help you not die on your motorcycle. I really, truly, sincerely, genuinely hope that these help you out. And I'm sick of getting all these notifications and updates about people dying all the time on their motorcycles. And a lot of these accidents and situations I think could easily have been prevented, avoided, non existent. No need for this biker to die or anyone to get hurt if you had watched this video and taken these tips to heart. So I hope it helps. If you know somebody who you think could benefit from this, share the video with them and let them know. You could be saving their life. Now, along with these tips that can help save your life, there's even more things out there that you can do to give you a better chance on your motorcycle. So watch this video next to make sure you avoid these 5 bad habits motorcycle riders must stop making in 2024. Thanks for watching. Bye.